Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my second video. On my first video that I made, it was what I thought it was going to be. It was going to be as difficult, which is why it took me a long time to put my first video on YouTube. And if you went through it, I hope that it helped you with some of the information that I gave you. And hopefully, this is a better video. And so, if you had started with Uber, or even if you're thinking about it, I want you to look at this new video. And this is going to be about the Uber app. As you can see, it's open right now. And I am currently waiting for a ride. So, down here it says open to trip. This gives you the trip planner, and also giving you the times where it's probably going to be busier. Now this is the newer app. They've changed the app several times. I liked it the way they had it before more than I do it now. But hey, what are you gonna do? They do all the changes, whatever it is that they want to do, they do. So whatever. And now I just want you to get familiarized with the new app. So first down here, as you can tell, it says I'm open to most trips. So let's press here on the right side. By the way, this is an Android phone, so it may look different on an iPhone. I may do another video on how it looks on the iPhone. It's definitely going to be different. But for this iPhone, and I'm sorry, for this Android, and I'm using the Note 9 to do this video in. Let's press down here with the three stripes here and see what it gives us. There you go. So this gives you your trip planner. It's just basically giving you information on the day, so you can plan your day out. It says now it's okay. It doesn't look as busy. Now, if you look at 3 p.m. going up to 5 p.m., you can see that it's gonna get a little busier, especially in my area in downtown Austin. That's where it gets busy around that time because it is the peak hour. And believe it or not, here it starts at 3 and it's ending around 7 p.m. And there's more stuff here in this screen to look at. For example, let's look at what it says here, the 3 point trip. Let's click on it and see what it gives us. So here you can see it's telling you even more information. It says you'll get 3 points for trips you start and complete during certain hours and 1 point at all other times. So here you can acknowledge that you read that, or you can go on into another screen which will take you to Uber Pro. And that's another thing. So then we have the upcoming promotions. When you click on this, it should give you whether they have certain promotions. Here in Austin, we do get some, but mostly only when there are a lot of things happening. Like maybe South by Southwest. They'll say do 3 rides consecutively and earn $10 each time you do it in this amount of time. And so those are the kind of promotions that we get here. We don't get bigger promotions every single day of the week like in other cities like LA or San Francisco. So just so you can see, we'll press on it and see what happens. As you can see, like I said, there's no promotions here whatsoever throughout the whole week. And I mean, you can't even go any further than the days that you see right there. Since today is Thursday, it's giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and that's about it. There's no promotions going on down here. Now, this is important right here, the driving time that you have. So, how that works, the driving time, it usually gives you 12 hours of driving time with Uber. And the keyword here is driving time. So, right now, I'm waiting on a trip request right from my home. And so I have the app on, and even though it's on, it's not really taking off any time because I'm not really driving. So anytime you have your app on and you're driving, that's when your time is deducted from the driving time from the 12 hours that you have. So let's say you want to go to the airport and wait there, and you've waited there 4 hours. Then all of those 4 hours it's not gonna be deducted from the 12 hours. So let's press here on the driving time and see how much I got. All right, it says here I got 11 hours and 32 minutes. So basically, I've only driven less than 30 minutes today. And down here, it'll give you a little bit more of information. And if you want even more uh, information, you can just press down there. We're not going to do that. So this is just to get you, a little bit of understanding on how the Uber app works. All right. And so down here, um, you can see three different things that you can press. But before we go there, if you want to press on the waybill, you can, and it'll take you to the last ride that you had. So as you can see here, there's some information of the ride that I had, um, the name of the passenger, from where I picked up, where it went, and Uber here in Texas uses Progressive, and I'm not sure if I should show you all that information or even the policy number. Maybe I'll blur it out that later. Anyway, it goes there, and over here you have a little magnifying glass, and I think this is if you're going to go on a destination and you want to use your destination filter. Let's press on it, and there it is, set destination. I have my home address there, where I live. And so if I just want to go home, I can just press that and it'll route me home and it'll just give me rides going in that direction. So that's what the destination filter is all about. Over here, you can choose whether you want to do deliveries along with your UberX, and UberX is together with pool rides, and you just can't take that off. You'll be receiving both Uber and pool rides at the end of the day. It's up to you whether you want to do both. Now, once you know if you're going to do deliveries and Uber together, then you save it here. I'm not going to do deliveries, so I'm not going to turn it on. By the way, in order for you to do deliveries, you have to go and either call the office or go to their one of their offices in one of the hubs that they may have in your city to tell them that you want to do Uber deliveries as well, and then you'll see that toggle there. I'll show you. There it is. It's on, but since I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to turn it off again. And you don't even have to press save down here. You don't have to press reset. You can just press the X up there, or you can press the back button on your phone. I'm just going to press the X so you can see that's what we are doing here. Okay, so let's press this here. It brings us right back to where we are. Here you press that and it takes you right back exactly where you are at the moment. So up here, this little thing up there, I have it as private, so nobody can see how much money I've made or my last ride. So let's tag on it there. As you can see, I completed one ride for $7.81, and within this thing here, you can press the weekly or you can scroll. I'm in the middle here. As you can see, there's three little dots there. So I can scroll to the right here and it's going to tell me I earned one Uber Pro point. And it says earn 599 more points to keep platinum. Believe it or not, yesterday I was about to be diamond and I didn't realize that it was the last day to get diamond, and I only had to do like 22 more rides. So now it's going to cost me, not to have the diamond privileges. I'll explain that later in another video, what it means to be a diamond driver. You have a little bit more perks, a little extra stuff that you can, strive to get to diamond so you can be eligible for those things. And if you press here, the information, actually it says help. You can go in whatever issues that you may have. You can even call directly for support. That's what that's for. And if you want to see your progress for the Uber Pro, you press here. And now it says, within the next 3-month period, I guess it's going to take me 3 months before I can go back to trying to earn the diamond. But it's okay. I'm a platinum. That's pretty good. The diamond I really wanted to have, but I just didn't know. It was the last day to do the rides. And I wanted to have the diamond because one of the perks is you'll get faster rides from the airport, and I wanted to check that out to see if how much faster it is. And don't worry, we'll talk about airport rides on another video. So just continue to watch my videos. I'll give as much information as I can. Just describe, subscribe to the video, like, and just press the little bell button so that you can know when I upload videos. At this moment, since I'm new, I got to do a lot of work before I upload videos. I got to learn. Anyway, there's a learning curve, so that's going to take a while. If you want even more information, well, you can see details there. I only did 1 point yet right now, so basically I have 599 left before I can get to keep the Uber Pro Platinum. And right down here, as you can see, it tells you a little information about consecutive trips promotion, and then it says you get up to $12 cash back on gas. For that, you have to get the Uber card that they give you through a bank, which will give you a 12% cash back on gas, which is good because if you're spending, let's see, $150, you can deduct 12% off of that $150. And maybe $15-17 is not enough of a saving, but that's on top of other savings using other apps. And this is interesting down here. Look at this, 100% tuition coverage, ASU online. So all of this is an online thing, but still it's 100% tuition coverage. Sounds very interesting. And that's going to help you to grow while you're doing Uber and learn some other things, that can maybe even make you even more money. The other thing you get with this is you can see the direction and an estimated time of trips before you accept. So it'll say the amount of time. It'll usually say 5 minutes. It'll say 10 minutes, or it'll say 19 minutes, and it'll say either northeast or west. That's all the information you get, but it's reliable because now you can say, wait a minute, I don't want to go north, even though it's a ride that's gonna be 20 minutes. Doesn't necessarily mean 20 miles, depending on the day. At the moment, if it's traffic time, peak hour, is gonna take you a long time, and so maybe you decide I don't want to take this trip. So that's very, very useful. Priority support, I don't know what that means. I guess they answer your calls faster. Who knows? But it's there. It's one of the perks. Another perk, 24/7 roadside assistance. That's a big one. Let's see if we click on it, what it tells us. So it rerouted us to this here thing, and it says with gold, platinum, and diamond, all of them rewards, you're eligible for free roadside assistance for up to 4 events each year from Urgently. In order to receive this reward, you must book Urgently services using the Uber app, and there's a whole bunch of other information there. This is pretty cool. They'll help you with a tire change. They'll jumpstart your car. Look at this. They'll give you some fuel if you need some fuel. If you're locked out of your car, they'll help you unlock your car. And look at this one's a big one. You get towing for up to 25 miles. So, hey, strive to get your Uber Pro perks. Man, I was so close to Diamond. But anyway, let's go back. You can also get up to 25% off car maintenance, a lot more savings. Whoa, family vacation getaway. Well, let's tap this one. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is a thing where you can win a vacation, and it would be around $5,000 from United Vacation as a platinum or diamond. So I qualify, man. I hope I win this vacation. This is cool. And this is how it works. Anyway, there it is. If you want to read through all the terms of conditions apply, official rules, yada, yada, yada. Let's go back down here. And this is where it ends for me. All the discounts that I get at this point ends with discount on a car leasing. Let's go there and see what that is. Looking to lease a car that you can use to drive with Uber, get a discount on your initial sign up payment when you lease through our partners at Fair. So, with Fair, if I'm a platinum driver, apparently it's 140 discount of initial payment. It would be 120, a $20 saving if I was a diamond to the left there. Um, I guess it's good. Sign up to lease a car with Fair and get up to 160 off of initial payment. And if you're interested in signing up, it's right there in the terms and conditions. And I think the sign up for this type of vehicle, it's $500 to start, but then I get $140 off. So there you go. Now, if I went up to Diamond, I'm getting 15% cash back on gas, whereas over here I'm getting 12. Okay. And you get faster pickups at select airports. So I don't even know if my airport qualifies, but there it is. That's another thing. Another thing on top of all the other ones that we get up here, we're also getting complimentary dent repair. And this is the Uber Visa debit card I was telling you about. That's where you get it. I think that's the one you get the discounts for the gas. And let's go back. And we went through that. Wow, that's a lot of menu on there. So let's go back to the middle where we were. That's my one trip that I've done today so far on Uber. We can also go to the weekly summary, and it'll tell you whatever you've done until this point. This is actually the last trip, and it's saying it was an X, and it started at 7:22 a.m. And I can see my earnings activity there. You can press there if you want, and it'll take you to do that. Now, once I click down here, it goes back to privacy mode. Well, how do I get rid of that? You go in and you press here, and now you can see the last trip. Also, you can change the window. So if you want to see the total that you're doing for the day, then you leave it at that window, or you can change, at any time during the day if you just want to see it for a little bit. And there's the Uber Pro. And if you're there, this is where I mostly leave it at because I like to see how much they're paying me for each trip. And then down here, sometimes it doesn't appear here. It takes a little while. So I go down here to see earnings activity, and it tells me sometimes even faster how much I made for that trip. See, it tells you there. I'm not going to go there, but there you go. And if you don't want people to see, like when you're at the airport waiting for rides and you don't want them to see what you're doing, you press that little eye thing and you're back to privacy mode. Nice. Now, this little shield there, it's a 911 assistance. It tells the operator your location and status of the trip, and really good information, not just the 911, but also family if you're sharing the trip with them. Up here, if you want to go into the destination filter, you can do it through here as well. So you got to do is press it, and there it is, the destination filter. Let's go back. And if you press your little picture on the right hand side, you can see I'm a platinum driver. And if we press on there, it'll say I have a 4.93, which is high. I'm doing pretty good. Look at that. Some of my information, they even made a video for me, which I share with my writers if they want to look at all the things that I've done. Anyway, there it is. Let's go back to There's an earnings tab here. Look at this. Look at all of this. It tells you the tips that I've been receiving. Look at that. 442, $1, $2, $1, $1, 3, 4, 5, and a lot of tips. I have a very good tip on how to get tips from most of your rides. That'll be on a future video, which is why you should subscribe and hit the like button. That helps. And also put the bell button so whenever I upload a video, you'll be able to see it. There's another thing that we can do here. We can go to the account, and here you can see I have a vehicle that I am using. If I click on it, now you can see other vehicles that I have in the Uber app that I can use. And also you can click here to get a rental whenever you need it. And down at the bottom there, if you have a new vehicle you like to add, you do it through there. All right, then you have the payment info. You can edit the info. This is the beacon. A lot of drivers are using the little light for Uber. Lyft has their own as well. This is where you report whatever issues. This is information about the app, the insurance, and so forth and so on. So you've now taken a look at the Uber app. I know that I can't show you right now when I get a request because I haven't gotten one, but when I do get one, I'll record it and see if I can put that add to the video so you can see the steps you take while you're doing the ride share. Now, let's see here. I wanted to show you one more thing. So if you go to your accounts, let's see here. I'm actually trying to look for how to change the, let's see. Okay, I'll show you on another. Let's see here. I know I can do this. Let's go to account. Okay, here, down here. There it is. I didn't see it because I didn't go all the way down. So here you go to app settings. All right, so here you got the navigation. That's what I wanted you to see. There's a little bit of other things. This is where you do the emergency data sharing. This is where you do the ride check. If you want the app, if you're using Uber's map, it'll tell you how fast you're going. If you're going too fast, you know that is what that is for. And then it'll turn night or day. You can put it in automatic if you want it on English. And here, the navigation, click on it. As you can see, I have the Uber navigation on. You can also choose from Google Maps, or you can use Waze app. And there's something else here. It says start every trip in turn-by-turn mode. You can select that if you want. Navigation voice. You can select that as well. And I can't tell you what it does until I get it's probably going to speak to you as soon as you get a ride. But I wanted to tell you, I have the Uber navigation on because as soon as I get a ride, it tells me where I got to go immediately. So that helps a lot because sometimes, a couple of seconds are important to decide whether you're gonna make a right or left turn, or if you're gonna go straight. Here in Texas, we have freeways that are one way on the side of the road, and if you don't make the decision quick enough, you'll probably have to go and have to drive an extra mile or two to get back to where you could have gone. And so that's why I prefer to have Uber navigation on at the beginning of the ride request. But as soon as I can, there is a way if you're using certain types of phones, so it might be different for your phone, but there's a way where you press at the top and then at the bottom it tells you can select Google Maps and then it'll change to Google Maps. So that's why I wanted to show you that. There's a lot to learn, and the only way to learn to use the Uber app is just to play with it when you have time, when you're not doing rides. Get familiar with it so you can go wherever you need to go. Um, and so I wanted to show you a little bit of how to use the Uber app. There you go. Look at that. I have a ride. Great.
Head to your pickup.
So now I have another app that does this for me. It used to be able to change, turn off the Uber or the Lyft when I get a ride. As you saw, it took me to the Lyft, and now Lyft did a change, so it doesn't automatically turn it off. So I have to manually turn it off, but at least it takes me to the Lyft app, and then I can turn it off manually. And see, like I told you, it's on the this is the Uber map right here. So you can press on the top here, and then as you can see down here, it says Google Map, or you can choose Waze. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to press the Google Maps, and now there you go. It's now giving me the normal. I'm used to this more than I am used to the Uber app, and I just don't feel like the Uber app is accurate enough for me to use. So perfect timing. I gotta go. I gotta start doing this right here. I'll make more videos, helpful tutorials, whatever you want to call it. So we'll catch up later on our next video.